The 2025 Formula One season is shaping up to be a thrilling one, with Ferrari pushing boundaries, rumored to be 1 second faster than last year's car, Haas hitting a financial milestone for the first time in history, and Mercedes making bold moves with Bottas and the new regulations. Red Bull is also evaluating a new rear-wing design, while Toto Wolff backs the FIA's crackdown on swearing in the sport. With Max Verstappen leading the charge and Ferrari aiming to close the performance gap, the stage is set for fierce competition. Stay with us for the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Let's start. Ferrari team principal Frederic Vasseur has stated that 95% of the components in the car will be new. Rumor has it that Ferrari's SF25 will be 1 second faster than last year's car. While some have dismissed the significance of a 1 second gain, we don't know what the other teams are gaining. But if the SF25 is a second faster, it's a big deal. Last year's car was strong, but if Ferrari manages this level of improvement, it could be massive, though it might only apply in qualifying trim rather than race trim. Ferrari is planning a significant shift in its car design for the upcoming Formula One season by changing its front suspension from a pushrod to a pull rod system. This change is expected to enhance the car's aerodynamic performance. It is likely a strategic move to align with other top teams in Formula One, such as Red Bull, which currently use pull rod front suspension systems. By adopting a similar design, Ferrari aims to close the performance gap and potentially gain a competitive edge in future races. Another big story is Haas F1 team owner Gene Haas will not need to put any of his own money into the team for the upcoming season, marking a significant milestone for the American squad. This will be the first time since Haas entered Formula One in 2016 that this is the case. This achievement comes as the team is set to become profitable thanks to a combination of prize money, sponsorship deals, and the commercial strength of the operation. This year is the first time Gene has not had to invest his own money, said team principal Ayao Komatsu. We have not yet reached the budget ceiling, but we will reach it this year. Despite being one of the smallest teams in the sport with only 320 employees, Haas has defied expectations, finishing a strong 7th in the Constructors' Championship last year. With limited resources compared to their larger rivals, including a small UK factory and a lack of high-tech equipment like a state-of-the-art simulator, Haas was still able to secure their second-best finish in the Constructors' Championship. They scored points in 8 of the last 9 Grand Prix, showcasing their remarkable consistency and growth. Toyota's racing arm became a significant partner for Haas late last year, bringing in millions of dollars annually. The partnership with MoneyGram also continues to provide strong financial backing. This success means Gene Haas no longer needs to inject his funds into the team. Team principal Ayao Komatsu emphasized how this marks a change in mindset, as Haas now needs to focus on managing the team's budget while maintaining competitiveness. As Haas looks toward the 2025 season, the goal is to build on its success and aim for a consistent top-tier performance. Komatsu is aware of the challenges ahead, but remains optimistic about the team's potential. We finished P7 in 2024. Yes, the target is P6 in 2025, but we haven't achieved that consistent result from one year to the next. So even fighting for the same position, P6/P7, would be a huge achievement, he said. Before we continue, we hope you're enjoying our video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more news and updates from the F1 world. Our story from Mercedes is that Valtteri Bottas has joined them as a reserve driver for the 2025 Formula One season. Having previously raced for the team from 2017 to 2021, Bottas is returning after losing his seat at Stake Sauber following the 2024 season. He made this move because he wanted to stay in Formula One and contribute to a team aiming for world championships. Moreover, he is planning to get back on the grid in 2026 when the new power unit regulations are introduced. In his new role at Mercedes, Bottas will support full-time drivers George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. His duties will include providing technical feedback and input to help the team improve performance and stay competitive. Speaking about his return, Bottas stated that he still has much to contribute to Formula One. He also mentioned that sometimes it's necessary to take a step back to make 2 steps forward in his career. Toto Wolff, the Mercedes Formula One boss, has shown his support for the FIA's new penalties aimed at curbing swearing in the sport. This comes despite widespread criticism from other teams and drivers. Speaking to Sky Sports, Wolff expressed his approval of the governing body's efforts to introduce stricter punishments for misconduct, which could even result in championship points being deducted. During the interview, Wolff explained that emotions in the car are part of the sport, but there are acceptable ways to express them. He highlighted the importance of maintaining a level of decorum in line with the sport's responsibility toward its audience, particularly younger fans. Wolff pointed out that he has concerns about his son picking up inappropriate language from F1 drivers. The new initiative follows the FIA's crackdown on swearing during press conferences last year. The Mercedes team principal emphasized that reducing offensive language is a positive step for Formula One, benefiting the sport as a whole. He also noted the cultural complexities surrounding language, especially in terms of how different nationalities, particularly British drivers, may not always understand the weight or nuance of certain words. In a pointed example, Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, was penalized for swearing during an interview in 2024, leading to his frustration. Verstappen even threatened to quit Formula One over the matter, expressing his annoyance at being restricted in how he could speak freely. Concluding his thoughts, Wolff made it clear that any initiative aimed at improving the sport's image and language standards is beneficial, and he believes that limiting bad swearing will have a positive impact on Formula One. So, now Red Bull is keeping an open mind about developing a low-drag rear wing for the 2025 Formula One season after Max Verstappen expressed frustration over not having a bespoke design in 2024. The team relied on trimmed versions of its existing rear wing for low-downforce circuits like Monza and Las Vegas, which left it struggling for top speed. Verstappen, who secured his 4th world title at Vegas, felt that Red Bull compromised too much in these races without a dedicated low-downforce wing. With only 1 year left under the current regulations and strict budget cap limitations, Red Bull's technical director Pierre Wash remains pragmatic about the team's 2025 strategy. While Red Bull will explore different options before the Monza Grand Prix in September, investing resources into a bespoke rear wing might not be justifiable if it does not provide a significant performance gain. Washi emphasized that having a different design does not always guarantee better results, and that the team must evaluate if a specialized rear wing fits its 2025 car concept. The team remains open-minded but will only pursue changes that provide a clear competitive advantage. This is the wrap of today's video, where we've seen Ferrari aiming for big gains, Haas making history, and Mercedes taking bold steps into the future. The 2025 season is already looking packed with drama and excitement. What do you think? Will Ferrari's upgrade make them a second faster? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you want to stay ahead of all the latest F1 news and updates, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on the action.